This video is about exploring Fanshawe post-secondary programs through Fanshawe's website. So let's say perhaps I have taken the Fanshawe Pathfinder and I have gotten some results. Artistic, realistic, and social are my top results. And perhaps the Pathfinder suggested some post-secondary programs for me that I would like to investigate. So I'm going to go to the programs and courses area and look for full-time programs. Let's say when I first came to Fanshawe, I was intending to study in a hospitality program. So I might as well start there. So I can actually search by a keyword. I can type in hospitality and I can see what programs are available in that area for me to study in at Fanshawe. So there are 4 results. So maybe I wasn't expecting this, but I have to start somewhere. So I have to pick one and look at it. So perhaps I'll just go to the first one, click on it. And now I am on the home page for this particular hospitality program. There is all kinds of information and overview. There's dates about when it starts next and whether those dates are still available. I also need to see, okay, this is an Ontario College diploma. That means if I'm studying in EAP, I need to get 80% in level 8 and then I'm good to go. And so I could read the overview, get a little better idea what's involved with the program. Oh, and look, there's a co-op version of the program, so that's something that I might want to think about, get some Canadian work experience while I'm studying. Admission requirements, I could look at that, but because I'm in EAP, I know that as long as I can get my 80% in level 8, that I am good for post-secondary program at the diploma level. But now I'm interested in knowing more about the courses I will take. So level 1, that means my first semester, okay? And these are all the courses that I'm going to take. Hotel and resort operations, math for hospitality, guest relations, beer, wine, and spirits, career prep, food safety, service intro, technology for hospitality, and reason and writing. Oh, I still have to take writing, even though I'm finished EAP. Another thing to look at, the number of credits. Now, ordinarily, what typically we see with courses is that the number of credits will often be the same as the number of hours per week. So it looks like I'm going to be busy. I'm going to actually have quite a number of class hours that I will be studying in my first term. But let's say I'm reading the names of the courses and I don't actually understand what they mean. I can click on each one. I can read the description and say, well, does this sound like the sort of thing that I'm interested in? If this is the course, one of the courses I need to take, is that going to be good? And then I can continue looking. I can browse through. Career preparation. Okay, so they're going to teach me what I need to know in order to be able to get a job in my field. That might be something that would be important to me. So this is all good to know, but of course level 2, what happens in my second semester? These are details that might help me to have a better idea, is this the program for me or not? And so if I look through the titles of these courses, I might get curious and I might say, oh, I'd like to learn a little bit more about this course. And again, I can click on it. Entrepreneurial spirit, seems like a long word. Okay, so develop a business plan. Okay, so this has to do with being an independent business person. That's interesting to know. And so I can just keep reading through, get a sense for what that post-secondary program will be like. Does this sound like something I should be taking? It seems very hands-on and very practical, and I am a realistic type according to my Pathfinder. That's one of my strengths, so it seems like this might not be a bad program for me. But one of the other programs that the Pathfinder recommended that I take was they thought they were suggesting marketing, and I thought, well, maybe I should look into that. So we type in marketing, we click on submit, And oh wow, there are quite a number of programs involving marketing. I have to pick one though, so I have to start somewhere. So let's have a look at the first one. Business marketing. Okay, there's an overview and lots of start dates coming up. And everything in the future is open. And again, Ontario College Diploma. So I know that level 8, 80% in EAP will allow me to demonstrate my English language proficiency for this program. I can read the overview, and one thing that might be interesting, maybe not to me, but to somebody else, is that you could actually study completely online in this program if you wanted to, if you chose to. Admission requirements, again, I know I can access this program with my level 8, so I'm going to go straight to courses. And okay, so this is kind of different from what I see in level 1 for the hospitality program I looked at. Accounting, I still have to take writing, marketing, business math, strategies for success, and introduction to business processes. And those are the credits, and so those are roughly going to be the number of hours I can expect to be in class. Maybe doesn't seem to have quite so many hours as the other course did in class. Maybe I will be doing more of my work outside of class. So business processes, what is that? Functional areas of business in Canada, interrelationship among these areas, business trends, this kind of thing. Alright, well that sounds like it could be interesting. Now, one thing that somebody told me is all of the business programs have the same first level. But here in level 2 you can see I'm already studying a lot of marketing, secondary market research, marketing presentations, advertising and branding. I'm already focusing a lot more. And what is secondary market research? Oh well, if I want to know, marketing research, collection, analysis, reporting of secondary data, and that means data that has already been published. So I'm going to use research in my marketing. And that's something that I don't think I saw in my hospitality program, so that's got me curious, and I can continue to look around. Hey, Excel, I like using computers, and I'm using Excel, and what else am I doing? In my third semester, I've got other marketing courses, and then I've professional communication. I guess I'm still going to need to keep writing and doing presentations. Marketing metrics. Organizations. Adobe Suite for Business. So I kind of like using computers, that realistic aspect, and of course these are creative programs, and artistic and realistic together. This would be a really interesting course for me, I think. So that description is really helpful. Now I have a much better idea. Perhaps when I first came to Fanshawe I was planning to study in hospitality, but maybe between my Pathfinder results and some of the explorations I've done with this website, I have a much better idea what else I can do. And some of my programs are co-op programs. There's also Honours Bachelor of Commerce, a degree program in digital marketing. Let's have a look at that. So, not as many start dates for that program, but there are start dates that are available to me, and I can see this is a degree program. So, I wonder what that means for my English requirements. If I look, I will see, okay, I need 80% in level 9, 75% in level 10. So I'm going to have to stay in EAP a little bit longer. This kind of program seems interesting to me, so now I have to decide, do I want to spend more time studying English or do I want to get started in a diploma level marketing program so I can start sooner? But I have lots of options. So I have a much better idea now where I'm going. I think maybe having more information about programs from Fanshawe's website has been helpful to me, and hopefully helpful to you too.